one more thing before I go. So me saying on the whole covering your bases and you making sure that you cover yourself and the break even scenario, and what I'm saying, it's not as far as accepting a defeat or accepting you just breaking even and getting out of the play. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying for me is I'm not compromising anything, and I'm not going to just, with my AMC shares specifically, my AMC shares, I'm not going to just accept a break even. I'm trying to get my MOAS numbers with my AMC shares. However, the amount of money that was invested into those AMC shares, when I gave the example in the last video, if it was $15,000, I'm going to make sure that my $15,000 that I invested into AMC shares, I'm going to get that money back into either the option plays or APE. You get what I'm saying? And everything else in between in the stock market, to make sure that my money is gotten back as far as the breaking even on my total investment in AMC and buying the shares. You get what I'm saying? So if there's any confusion in that in my last video, that's what I'm talking about. So if you invested $5,000, $10,000, 20 grand into AMC and you bought the shares, whatever your shares are on the count, but you bought $20,000 worth, you put 20 bands into buying those shares. That's what I'm talking about. You want to make sure that you get your 20 bands through maybe a cumulative of options. Maybe you get about $10,000 to $15,000 real quick on some options real quick, and you make another $20,000 or whatever on, APE when it runs. That's what I'm talking about. Collectively, like let's say you did that scenario and you did options and you did APE, that collective would equal to the amount that you totally invested into AMC. So that way, if you have not already been secure and happy and just in this and 10 toes down, now that's going to give you even more conviction, because now you can be like, you know what? I got everything I gotten back that I invested into AMC shares, and I'm broken even, and I probably got a little bit more. So now I don't give a fuck what the fuck happens. I'm holding my fucking AMC shares even harder with more conviction, because now I'm broken even. So now my shares, I don't give a fuck. They're going to wherever the fuck I want them to go until I'm ready to get up out this bitch. That's the point. You get what I'm saying? That's the point. So I don't want people getting confused in my last video when I'm talking about getting the money and breaking even and making some, that people are, I don't want you to get that misinterpreted and being like, oh, well, you're just comfortable with making, the bare minimum or making enough money to get out. No, I'm talking about you making the money that you put in originally in AMC shares, and you're getting that money from something else. You get what I'm saying? So now you're not even, if you were worried about it, about your money being tied up for so long, now you're not worried about that money being tied up even more, because now you're like, I don't give a fuck, this motherfucker goes another year, 2 years, whatever the fuck, next 5-6 months, it doesn't matter, because now you've gotten your money back. So now you can make other plays, you can do whatever you need to do. You get what I'm saying? Through the process of AMC doing what it needs to do on its way through the MOAS. You get what I'm saying? Less stress off you, keeping it simple, getting your money back, and continuing to make other plays. And then when the shit rips, then you get your money and you're gone. That's the point. All right? Cool.